exiting the safe area. Rogue agent neutralized.
I'm always facing, you're so impatient. I'm getting contemplating now. Come on, let's move like this. Wrinkled up my heart and just move that quick. Everything doesn't have to do like this. Changing up your world, but you knew that shit. Yeah, running with the world on my back. Keep on chasing time, but it's hard to keep track. I just wanna stop, tell the world slow down. Really wish I knew then what I know now. When the world's so loud, it's really hard to be heard. Million people race, it's really hard to be first. That's a good high, up to you to make it work. And I'm sitting on this pretty thing, really got me turned. And we keep getting fucked up on a love drunk ways, and we're fucked up. But you come my way, and they hating how we live, but we living every night like the last. Treated like we never gonna crash in the fast lane. Like you're trying to catch up and you're mad lame. You ain't never catch us, and I'm riding on this wave, and I'm seeing where my life will go. Stop, take a shot, and we keep getting fucked up on a love drunk ways, and we're fucked up. But you come my way, and they hating how we live, but we living every night like the last. Treated like we never gonna crash in the fast lane. Like you're trying to catch up and you're mad lame. You ain't never catch us, and I'm riding on this wave, and I'm seeing where my life will go. Stop, take a shot, reload.
Rogue agent down.
Riding on a wave like this, yeah. Riding on a wave like this, yeah. Waiting till it crash. Really wanna save that kid, she really wanna save that kid. So I open and it lasts. Changing the world with one chance. Trying to change the world, and I'm only one man. Facing your whole life, succeeding with one man. And it got me like damn, yeah. Wake up in the morning, head ache. Hardly even slept, still taking no breaks. Love drunk, chilling with my girl while you thinking. I'm trying to keep it real in a world so fake. And I'm loving what I make, no matter if you do too. You're loving what I make, my people, you're coming through. I'm trying to make a whole world a part of my crew. Girl, you got me feeling turned the second that I'm with you. And we keep getting fucked up on a love drunk ways, and we're fucked up. But you come my way, and they hating how we live, but we living every night like the last. Treated like we never gonna crash in the fast lane. Like you're trying to catch up and you're mad lame. You ain't never catch us, and I'm riding on this wave, and I'm seeing where my life will go. Stop, take a shot, and we keep getting fucked up on a love drunk ways, and we're fucked up. But you come my way, and they hating how we live, but we living every night like the last. Treated like we never gonna crash in the fast lane. Like you're trying to catch up and you're mad lame. You ain't never catch us, and I'm riding on this wave, and I'm seeing where my life will go. Stop, take a shot, reload.
Warning, an agent in your vicinity has gone rogue. Warning, you are now leaving the safe area.
Fucked up on a love drunk ways, and we're fucked up. But you come my way, and they hating how we live, but we living every night like the last. Treated like we never gonna crash in the fast lane. Like they're trying to catch up and you're mad lame. You ain't never catch us, and I'm riding on this wave, and I'm seeing where my life will go. Stop, take a shot, and we keep getting fucked up on a love drunk ways, and we're fucked up. But you come my way, and they hating how we live, but we living every night like the last. Treated like we're never gonna crash in the fast lane. Like you're trying to catch up and you're mad lame. You ain't never catch us, and I'm riding on this wave, and I'm seeing where my life will go. Stop, take a shot, reload.
Warning, an agent in your vicinity has gone rogue.
Yeah, what is a champion made of? I need an ambient A1. I need a phantom to fake love. I want to grade it an A+. I got visions of a paradise that I don't got it yet. I don't listen for a Paris, I know where's my bed. No wishing, I'm not verified, but where's my check? No bitching, I can't spare it, I know where are my friends. No J.O.G, he knocking at my door, I better go. Went from losing every game to coming back like 10-0. Wrist ain't frozen, so I told him it'd be best to let it go. I don't wanna hear another rapper telling me about a plan to get a working, and I bet it won't. Back up, ayy. Mad love, ayy. You don't wanna see me angry, nah. Don't you try to act tough, ayy. When I get back up, ayy, and I mix that cup, yeah. I just been shooting my shot, I'm a shooter, I really don't miss that much. I don't wanna go that route, but I'm trying to get a show and get a soul back out. I'ma go back down, and I gotta get a painter when I paint another picture with a no background. No silver lining, I'm building, climbing. My spirit leave when I spill the wine, but I feel divine cause I'm still alive. And everybody watch while I'm killing time. Like me and Cam fly, that's two empty cages. I'll judge a book by its cover if it got too many pages. Feel like I'm in the CIA, I'm seeing too many ages. Before you tell me you're driven, go check out who in the race is like. What is a champion made of? I need an ambient A1. I need a phantom to fake love. I wanna grade it an A+. I got visions of a paradise that I don't got yet. I don't listen for a parasite, now where is my bed? No wishing, I'm not verified, but where is my check? No bitching, I can't spare it down, now where am I?
That's out of date and I got no relation to all of these rappers who claiming they'll make it. You say you're dope, but really you are basic. Go suck on my dick and tell me how it's tasting. How does it feel to be working all day while I be out here doing a new celebration? Give me a year in the lab, I know you be mad as soon as you hear that I made it, oh God. Ain't nobody do what I'm doing on God. I drive a verse out of y'all, pray to Allah. Everybody knows can't be on lock. I got like 20 songs on my someone so Scooby, I'm bringing that 50 count, shooting shit up, got them wishing they knew me. Now I don't got time for the shit that you worry about, only got time for the people I hang around. Working like every morning, yeah, fuck the beat from the back, ayy. See that bitch like a torrent, and then I play the shit back, ayy. And I don't really do exposing, nah, but all your shit is so whack. I hear that shit and I'm snoring, and yeah, it's really that bad.
What is a champion made of? I need an ambient A1. I need a phantom to fake love. I wanna grade it an A+. I got visions of a paradise that I don't got yet. I don't listen for a parasite, now where is my bed? No wishing, I'm not verified, but where is my check? No bitching, I can't spare it down, now where am my friends?
Yeah, we ain't sleeping at all. I'm seeing stars, yeah. Gave me your number, but I never called. I got too faded off the way. Said your name, but I forget. Now you lying in my bed, and I'm just stuck at 1% in my hand. Ashes on my pants. A message from my bank. They said I maxed that bitch again. Yeah, that's like 45 cents. We should be good. Baby, take my hand, you never know. Think of all the places we can go. They've been playing games with you. You don't wanna say what you think is so much pain in you. Let that shit go, ayy. Tell me what's on your mind and bitch, you keep it real. I'm sliding through the now, you know the deal. My heart is out of cold. I'm seeing stars, yeah. Gave me your number, but I never called. I got too faded off the way. Said your name, but I forget. Now you lying in my bed, and I'm just stuck at 1%. I just had to let the beat ride, living my life one day at a time, and I gotta aim high, cause you never know if you gon' ever fall down. I never call out, I gotta work, I gotta get it, I don't fall down, no. You gotta go, I gotta go too. Just don't ask me everything I go through. I just want you acting like the old you. So listen to me, baby, when I told you that we ain't sleeping at all. No. Yeah, we ain't sleeping at all. I'm seeing stars, yeah. Gave me your number, but I never called. I got too faded off the way. Said your name, but I forget. Now you lying in my bed, and I'm just stuck at 1% in my hand. Ashes on my pants, a message from my bank. They said I maxed that bitch again.
Hey guys, it's your boy Anomalous here, bringing you back another Division video. What I got for you guys today is my Banshee build video. As you guys saw from the gameplay, this isn't this build hits hard. It hits like a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Surprisingly, in patch 1.8.3, everything's changed. Like I said, the meta has shifted, so there's really nothing we can do about it besides start using our creativity. Start figuring out what other builds are out there besides just Nomad and Pred, because they are in the rise. They are the main ones to use nowadays, because trust me, you run into a lot of Nomad and a lot of Predators market, okay, and those are annoying. They affect the game. They're affecting the game, in my opinion. They're making the time to kill a lot longer and a lot harder for solo players also as well. So but furthermore, I'm gonna show you guys this build, because like I said, this build still hits hard, and as a lot of you guys do know already, I am a solo person as well. I do play squads, okay, when I get the chance or when I feel like it. If not, I'm gonna play solo. But furthermore, enough talking for me. Let's get right into the build. As you guys can see, this is a 5-piece classified Banshee with a high-end gloves. Now you can probably tell already off the bat what kind of gloves I'm using, because you know there's only one high-end gloves out there that are really useful, and that's Savage. Okay, so starting off with my primary firepower. Okay, that is 380,946 with the toughness at 539,827. This is my house that I'm using also as well. My primary weapon is my house in this build. In this patch, the house is actually the main gun to go. You'll probably still run into people running the ARs, which I have respect for as well, but it doesn't compare right now anything to the house due to the fact that now there's Nomad and Pred. Everybody's just super tanky now. You know, everybody's close up. The house is just gonna dominate overall. My LVOA I have at 282,401. I still use it sometimes, but in this build it's only if I actually completely run out of ammo from the house for a quick couple seconds. I can switch to AR, or at least if it's long range I can switch to an AR real quick. But like I said, I mainly use my house. It is my go-to gun. It is my primary weapon. Okay, going into my house that I use, it comes with 20 K damage, 23% crit chance. Like my house usually comes with Unforgiving Vicious. You can probably run Unforgiving Responsive. That would help a lot also as well. It's up to you guys. But I actually do like Vicious as well due to those crits, because like I said before, critical hit chance is double the amount of raw damage, so, or like triple. I forgot the math. But it hits hard. Critical chance is worth having as well. Unforgiving, I prefer to have Unforgiving also as well, just in case I lose my full health and Vicious is not working for me. At least have Unforgiving working for me as well. Oh, that's a little something else as well I want to point out before. These talents, they're really useful, but they're only useful either when you're at low health or at full health. So you only can using one talent at a certain point. So that's kind of one thing that sucks about it. That's why I said like maybe Unforgiving Responsive or Responsive Deadly or something like that. Some of the talents is gonna help you from whether you're full health or low health, doesn't matter. But like I said, these two talents still do hit hard compared to other talents as well. My LVOA 17.k damage, 24% enemy armor damage, Deadly, Unforgiving, Vicious. My mods are the same for my LVOA. You guys can stop the video if anything. My mods for my house are still the same also as well. Alright, so going into the build with my chest piece classified, you want stamina rolled into it, skill haste, health, and increased kill XP. Now, I'm gonna switch my house. Not my house, I mean my chest piece. I'm gonna try to look for a better one, because you don't really want skill haste, even though skill haste in my opinion is really gonna come back this meta, and I mean in this patch, due to the fact that there's no really out build besides Nomad and probably Alpha Brace that's gonna give you enough survivability. And so to keep yourself alive, skill haste is probably gonna come back when you can get your box or your heal back faster. So those are the stuff I want. And now instead of skill haste, you're probably gonna want EDR also as well against Pred. Prez also again is making a comeback, so those things are gonna hit hard as hell right now also as well. So also because since they also nerfed the whole box dropping thing, so box drop and then pop it for a health, so understand it's not gonna really do much for you. And also you remember your box is very weak. Skill power is not very useful anymore in this game anymore since from the 1.8 updates. So like I said, just Stunfists and firepower, so your box it's not gonna help you that much anymore besides just block your immunity from pred for a while. But like I said, your box is very easy to shoot down and just get destroyed, and since nobody has skill haste right now, it's gonna take a long time for it to come back. The mods, you want firearms with critical hit chance mods on it. Going into my mask, you want stamina, EDR, and blind and death resistance. And then you want firearms critical hit chance mods. Going into my knee pads, you want firearms rolled into it, health, disorient resistance, burn resistance, and shock resistance. Now instead of disorient resistance, I would love to have bleed resistance, because like I said, Pred's coming back, so you want something else at least gonna help keep you alive from Pred, because you want something to kind of immune it or at least slow it down from when it hits you. The mods, you want firearms critical hit chance with first aid self heal. Going into my backpack, you want stamina rolled into it, health, bleed resistance. Bleed resistance, I like to keep it there as well instead of ammo. I mean, it's Banshee, so if you're rogue, it doesn't really matter because you're gonna get ammo back every 30 seconds as well when you're rogue. But when you're non-rogue, it kind of sucks a bit, but it still helps out. Bleed resistance, you want to keep it there in my opinion. You want to get as much bleed resistance as possible and as much EDR as possible as well. Going into mods, you want stamina critical hit chance mod, first aid self heal. Going into your gloves, you want firearms savage gloves. Okay, savage really helps. SMG damage and critical hit damage and critical hit chance with it as well. And then going into my holster, you want health with it, and then you want first aid self heal mods with it as well. Now you're probably wondering also as well, why am I saying about EDR but yet you're having critical hit chance mods on it? I just like to have that burst damage and that capability of melting people very fast, so the amount of critical hit chance you can have is better also as well, so that's really gonna help also. So in my opinion, critical hit chance, because it's not gonna really do a difference, you can instantly melt that person very fast and Pred doesn't hit you. Okay, so going into my house, I'll show you the amount of critical hit chance, critical hit damage I have it. It's a 50% critical hit chance with a 96% critical hit damage and 62% headshot damage. Now understand that savage is not implemented into that 53% critical hit chance, so just add 7% to 53 and that's I think 60%, so you have already max capacity of all those crits. Now if you lose vicious, you're still gonna have over 50% of critical hit chance. It's just not gonna be full, so that means half your clip is still gonna at least hit hard as hell. And remember, so it also doubles as well when you have Unforgiving on there as well, the amount of damage that you're doing with it. My skill is I only have 8%, so that's really not gonna be much useful as well anyways. So going into my LVOA, I have 50% critical hit chance with a 97% critical hit damage and 75% headshot damage. Now like I said, I don't really use my LVOA. It's just in case from a long range I need to use it as well, because remember SMGs are only useful kind of close range and somewhat medium range. LVOAs are better long range as well, they're much more accurate. But the house, like I said, dominates this patch. It's becoming a main thing to weapon to use anymore. I mean to use nowadays, unlike the LVOAs or the lightweights and fours. This SMG, the house, is the way to go. Going into my skills, I used to use a concealed pulse. Reason being now, because since the meta's kind of changing as well, you're gonna have a lot of people now running Tactician and Reclaimer, and sometimes if they're a smart team, they're actually gonna run a pulse. Those skilled players are gonna run a pulse, because then their pulse are gonna be very strong, and they're gonna give them extra critical hit chance and extra damage as well. So concealed just gonna counter it, it's gonna block you from their pulse, so they're not gonna be able to hit you that hard with them. And also gives you an additional 7% critical hit chance. It's like almost having two savage gloves on with you. So it might actually keep you at 60% when you don't have bitches out there. Going to my other skill, I use booster shot. I like booster shot to use also as well because of the increased damage it gives you and a damage resistance as well. So it's not going to give you a big chunk of health like how the box used to do when you used to drop it down just to instantly pop it, but it's going to give you at least that increased damage and damage resistance as well. Like I said, this build I like to focus more on DPS. I'm more of a DPS kind of guy, so I want to use every single thing that I can use at least keep you alive and also melt people down as well to try to move on to the next guy. And booster shot and a concealed pose is really gonna help me. The extra critical chance and the extra increased damage with and also damage resistance is gonna help, because conceal is gonna help me with the strong poses that people use, and booster shot is gonna help me against any with damage resistance as well. Talents, I use adrenaline, precision, and critical save with strike back. Adrenaline, it's a must. I'm telling you, it's really a must talent to use against pred. The box isn't gonna help that much anymore. It still counters pred, but remember, it's very easy to shoot down. It takes a long ass time for your skills to come back as well. But adrenaline is your friend. Adrenaline is gonna help you for that 7 seconds as well to instantly melt. So if you pop that med kit also as well, and there's a pressure to shoot you, he's not gonna hit you with those 10 shots. So with your Banshee build as well, all those crits and all those increased damage you have is gonna melt. It's gonna be able to melt them down and probably give you enough time until you can get your other med kit back to pop it again and get that immunity for 7 seconds from any status effect from that pred. Okay, now if you think about it as well, correct? So if you have Unforgiving, it's only gonna work when you don't have full health. So that's 10% right there. You have a 10% from step bonus 3, so that's 20%. Then you have from when you're not rogue and you're going into a rogue agent, that's still 10%, so that's 30% right there, correct? And don't forget step bonus 5, so that's 5% right there, so that's 35% increased damage. Now if you die from them and come back, like say it was a nomad and you proc their thing so many times and they killed you, right, because you didn't have your ult, or your ult popped already, and you come back, that's an additional 20%, and that's an increase of like 45% extra damage right there. So that's an insane amount of damage you're doing, especially with those crits as well. Okay, and now as you know, I don't use the 6-piece in my opinion. The 6-piece isn't very useful to me in my opinion. The only part of it is useful is just when they're manhunt, but that means you gotta keep dying and then giving them that manhunt thing. And who wants to keep dying for them to get manhunt? And then later on they can just talk crap about you saying, oh, we manhunt you as well. You know, that's gonna sound foolish if you're saying, oh, well, I let you for then to get that extra 2%. Nah. Plus, in my opinion also as well, that 6-piece isn't very helpful and isn't very useful. They need to probably fix that as well. But we'll have to see what happens in the future. You can always change it also as well if you have some nice Banshee gloves. Sadly I don't. You want to put that on instead of Savage and put a Bears, because the Bears actually going to help you as well. That's actually, it will give you a 5% extra damage, so that's an additional 50%. Then if you add it up on total, and then you get also a 10% increased armor, so it gives you damage when you pop 1 skill, and 2 and increased armor when you pop 2 skills. So that may help also as well. It all depends on what you feel like running. I just prefer Savage because I want to get all that amount of damage I can get right away to melt that person and move on to the next one. Banshee is not a build that's really going to help you survive as much compared to like Nomad, Alpha Bridge, but it's a way to go because amount of damage you can do with it. So that's the way I like to run my Banshee build. I think it hits really hard, and I probably am going to change it to a point where I can probably get my stamina higher, and to keep my firearms about almost the same level where I can still melt people through. But like I said, my builds that I like to use, I like to make them so you guys, well, oh my god, this guy needs to shut up. Like I said, I make my build videos to show you what I feel or what really works in the Dark Zone or any PvP game mode. You guys can always implement your own type of style in there. If you guys want more ADR, you guys want more critical chance, you guys want more damage out there, whatever it is you feel like having, more firearms, more toughness, put it in there. Tell me your style, show me. I like to hear you guys out. You know, I'm not the only guy out there making build videos, and I'm not the only guy that's telling you what to run. I want you guys to see in a direction of where to go and implement your own style. Be unique. Show what you got. This build, I'm telling you, it works. And you know, who never knows, maybe you might make a better build than I have right now. Okay, so I'm still gonna work on it. If I figure out something better for this Banshee build, I'm gonna make an update video on it. So keep connected to my channel. I'm gonna keep posting on there, as well, letting you guys know. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter to get any notifications out there. If I post online, if I post anything about a stream the next day or a new video coming out, you guys can always get notified and go and check it out. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about it when you guys test it out. Don't be afraid. If you did like the video, leave a comment down below. As you guys even saw from the gameplay, this build does shred hard. It hits hard as well too. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to y'all later.